So I watched this last night. It's so intriguing. Why was this important for you to make?
Um, it's interesting. The project came to me from a mutual friend, introduced me to a person named Lauren Levine. And Lauren's been grew up in South Africa, moved back to the States when she was 12, and has been going out there for the last 20 years, helping, with some meeting, helping some of the mamas, doing her own thing, working with Helen. And so when she came to me actually for advice how to make a documentary and stuff. When she told me about the project, I immediately threw my hat in the ring and raised my hand and said, I'd love to be a part of it. So it was really her passion and her understanding of what's going on there that drew me in. She did a terrific, she did a terrific sales job without even trying to sell it to me.
Awesome. There's so much information that's provided in this documentary. How do you compact that into, what was it, an hour and 26 minutes, something like that?
Hour and 17. It's, it's we shot close to 80 hours of footage. So it took 4 months just for the editor to go through the footage. So when we had I think we had our first rough cut, I don't know, about 6 to 8 months in, that first cut was 4 hours long. And to me, because it's so dense, and the thing is, you want to tell the mama's story, but you also want to give context to this story, but you don't want to overwhelm the viewer. And I never wanted it to be really above an hour and 20 minutes, hour 30 minutes tops, because it's so dense, the subject matter. And so, we just kind of kept whittling. And one of the reasons why, besides the worldwide pandemic, it took us over almost 4 years to get it out, is because the edit of trying to figure it out. How we tell this story where we're, with the mamas being the lead, the backdrop being explained. It was a fine line to craft.
Definitely. And as a viewer, this is extremely impactful, watching it. For you, having gone through this process of making it, how were you impacted, and how, what is your view now that you're seeing this at the finished product?
It was even like last night at the screening was the first time I saw it in front of a crowd and on a big screen. And, what jumped out at me was when they started talking about the corruption of their politicians. And then it just screamed at the correlation with what's going on in our country today. I feel like our government has a lot of corruption issues going on. And so, I think there has so many layers to it. You're constantly learning from it. And even I am 4 years later after making it, and so that's really been the impact. The other impact was just meeting these strong women who, would find a problem. And then what they did is they didn't hem and haw or talk about it. They solved it. And they usually solved it with less than nothing,
I'm bringing this to Dances with Films. It's their 25th anniversary. It's at the Chinese Theatre. What does that mean for a film like this?
It's terrific to have like a venue, an anniversary year of a really great film festival in Los Angeles. It was a terrific place for it to have its world premiere. I felt like it found, we were talking with some other film festivals, and just felt like the right fit for our film. So it was, I feel really honored that we got to do that.
Where do you hope that this film festival takes, this film? Like, what do you hope for the future for this film?
It's for it to find a home. Right now we have another film festival coming up where it's going to be playing at Roxbury, that's in Massachusetts in a couple weeks. And then I'm waiting to hear from other ones, but I really would love for it to get some kind of theatrical run, even a short one, because I feel like seeing it on the screen and hearing it in surround sound, you get so much. It's better. It's easier to take it in than watching it on the laptop. But that being said, I just would like to get it in front of eyes. I feel it has an important place out there, and just, if nothing else, to learn from these women what the sense of community means.
You said the subject matter really captivated you when it first came to you. And for me as an audience member, it really captivated me. what makes this story so universal? Like it seems like everybody can relate to this, even though it's based on, a town. Is it a state? What is it?
Well, Cape Town it's an area of South Africa, so it's one of the
Yeah.
cities of South Africa. It's the southernmost tip of Africa, actually, Cape Town. I mean, I think what I was just saying before, I think the thing that you really gravitate to is that sense of community. How they are so care about their fellow person with where they live. It's like if they see children on the street, they want to go and take care of the children. They see an elderly person needing help, they want to go help. If someone needs some food, they want to supply them food. It's just like feeling and being sensitive to your fellow person.
Definitely. And as a documentarian, you're not supposed to make yourself involved in the subject, but how do you keep yourself from not, I guess, being impacted to the point where you want to help them, you want to just jump in there and show your support? How do you keep from doing that while documenting it?
Well, you definitely, I mean, the whole idea is to gather, while I was making the film, was gathering as much material and doing as many interviews as I could to make a great film that we can hopefully direct people to donate to the cause, and that's what's been really important. We created like a postcard with, on the back of it is a QR code that takes you to Nkamba Labantu's like donation page, and we're going to be doing that in the cinema and the posters of like putting it really readily available for people to easily donate to help the cause. So that was always in my my mind when I was making the film. I was like, if we can get the film out there, then we can help raise money for them.
Definitely. And it's an incredible watch. It's very impactful. It's universal. Like I said, everybody can relate to it. So thank you very much for this film. Thank you very much for your time. It's great talking to you about it, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me. And same to you.